Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday and it's party time. We hustled the whole week trying to get there, and tonight we arrive. Maybe we weren't perfect this week. We could have tried harder, but we're human. Tonight we accept that. We let go and let God. We tried our best for 6 days, and tonight is Shabbat. We let go and let God. Connect to our true essence, who we really are. The beautiful I want to share with you an amazing idea. If we're able to internalize this idea, it'll change our week, it'll change our life. And here's this idea. When God gives the Jewish nation the mitzvah of making a king, it's different than every other mitzvah in the Torah. By kosher, God doesn't say, if you want to keep kosher, this is how you keep kosher. If you want to keep Shabbat, this is how you keep Shabbat. But by making a king, it says, if you want a king, these are the rules that you have to abide by to be a Jewish king. And the big question is, what does it mean if you want a king? Is it a mitzvah to have a king or not? And Rabbi Avigdor Miller says an amazing idea, that it is a mitzvah to have a king only if you want a king. Because it's much better to not need a king. Because for 380 years, the Jewish people were in Israel without a king. Who was their king? The infinite. A flesh and blood king. You might have heard that there's an election going on. Why rely on a flesh and blood king, a mortal king, if you can rely on the infinite? So, there's a mitzvah to make a king, but only if you want a king. It's not ideal to have a king. And we could apply that very important message to our daily life. And that is, sometimes we make a king in our life. My boss, my professor, my rich uncle. And I sort of make that my king. And what we learn from this law, what we learn from this idea is that we can rely on mankind, or we could rely on the infinite. Certainly we have to hustle and be nice to our professor and be nice to our boss and be nice to our rich uncle. But at the end of the day, our reliance comes on the infinite. And the more we rely on the infinite, the more relaxed and happy and stress-free we are. Shabbat, we internalize that. We internalize our essence. Have a beautiful Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.